Perfect.
Perfect. So I I have almost 30 years on the multi-level marketing industry. The last 20, more or less, I start to see the chance of using the internet. So from there, I build systems because when we promote an affiliate offer and we don't have a team behind, and that we don't need to do a team, that is much easier. But when we promote an offer that have a team building behind, it's really hard to duplicate because um, even if it's traditional, it's hard. On the internet, it's very challenging for a lot of people. Yeah. So duplication, it's a little bit hard without the system. So I see 20 years ago or something that the systems must be duplicated and not the persons. So MSI is it's not my first system. I always build my teams from the year 2000 or something when I start with Herbalife. I always build my teams using a system. Okay, so so this system is an experience of 20 years. I have people working with me, staff, programmers, and things like that. So 1 year ago or something, when I saw Forsage, I decided to create MSI in a way that this MSI was built in a way that we can have multiple streams of income inside. Okay, so basically, people can have two ways of be on MSI. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, you see my screen?
Yes, you can see it, Silvio.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So, okay. Uh, we can promote directly the income streams that MSI have. Okay, and in the sales page, of course, we have a complete funnel with lead capture pages, with a lot of lead capture pages. We have the sales pages. We have all the email sequences for all the income streams that we have. Okay, and we can, for instance, I will put here the VSL of Forsage. Okay, BUSD. Okay, so typically it have one or more than one video. In this case is a recording of a conference call that we make. And then we always talk about the support system that they can have for free when they join this income stream. Okay, so it's one more thing, one more layer to convince them to join our team. Okay, so usually the sales page have 3 steps. One is to join the Telegram group of the person. We don't mix members with leads because sometimes when we put leads in a big group, that sometimes people try to recruit them to other stuff and so on. So this is connected to the owner of the domain. Then all the steps to register Forsage, and then they can join for free on MSI. Okay, they have here a link, and they go to a page that talk about all the features of MSI, so they can make a register for free. Okay, that's one way that we put in our leads. The second one is that we can promote directly the system. Okay, so we can use, for instance, this page. We have 2 pages on the funnel, and we can promote directly the system and let the system sells the income streams inside of the system. Okay, so that's the 2 ways that you can work: promoting directly the income stream, and then the income stream put people on the system, or promote directly first the system in the front, and then in the back, inside of the system, people can then register in the income streams that MSI promotes. Okay, so let's go in. Okay. One question. All of you are already registered in MSI or no? Or not?
Yeah, I am, Sylvia.
All of you are?
I'm not sure we are. We'd have to do that.
Okay, okay. So when they registered, the system send your a new member to your email list, okay, with a different tag in a way that you can follow these leads too. But I will talk about later. Okay, so they come here. They have a video that says that everything starts here in 3-2-1 ignition, and what people have to do is simple: follow the steps. Okay, so what I say to everybody, well, I don't know what to do, I'm lost. I just keep telling them, go to MSI, do the steps, don't follow any steps, do all the steps. And if you have any question, just ask me on my Telegram group or in the community, in our Telegram group of MSI that we have, or in the Facebook group of MSI. Okay, so I will not explain everything in detail. I just put it there. They have all the tutorials that they need to go through. Okay, but it's really easy. The first step is to to put them in contact with the sponsor. Okay, so here is I'm the top of the, so I don't have sponsor, so but it says in this case your members see your name here, your contacts, okay, Telegram and so on. And then we advise you to have the Telegram group, your own Facebook group, your Facebook page, your Instagram, your YouTube channel. They can connect here with you, and then they can connect with the community. Okay, a Facebook group, a Telegram group, and a YouTube channel that they can get videos and all these kind of things. Okay, so we push them to be in contact with us and with our community, with you and with the sponsor and with the community. Okay, so then they have the income streams. Right now we have Forsage and we have Copy Pro Traders. Copy Pro Traders is something that they connect, and they don't need to do a team if they don't want it. It's good to use this income stream to get people into our team, because a lot of people don't want to recruit and things like that, but then at the end they will start recruiting if they want. This is nothing to do with Burex or something like that, that we lose our money or something like that. It's completely secure. Is they copy traders, and the things are inside of Binance. Okay, so they have Forsage.
Sylvia, is that free as well? The copy pro traders.
No, they have to pay 99 per month,
Okay.
and we will earn money from the affiliate from this 99. Okay, we will not earn money from the investment that they made. Okay, but you can see there inside everything related to that.
Sure.
So when they come here, they have all the explanation they need. Here is always the contact of the sponsor, the MSI sponsor, and here it puts automatically the link of the first upline that have this income source setting in the MSI. Okay, so they come here. All our funnels are in 3 languages. Even here, if you see, we have here a flag that you can change everything to Spanish, and you will see videos. You will see all the text in Spanish. It's instantly, you see everything in Portuguese. So usually you see systems that are only in one language. So we can really have a huge huge business in these three markets. Okay, so when they see here is the link of the sponsor, they come here and they see all the videos that they see the page that that you see a few times here. They see here with your information. Okay, on Forsage, as you can see, we have everything they need. Everything is personalized. You can use your own domain, or you can use a subdomain inside of MSI. I will explain later. But here you have all the things that you need on smartphone, or for instance in desktop.
In this video, we are going to learn how to register for Forsage.
So it's professional videos. You see, all the steps that you need are here. How to buy BNB and BUSD, how to install MetaMask on smartphone or in desktop, how to transfer BUSD and BNB to your Binance exchange, from Binance Exchange to MetaMask. Everything is here, okay? So you can see it in English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Everything.
Sylvia, sorry to ask this really silly question, but you know that video you just played a little while ago? Okay.
Sorry?
That video you just played a little snippet of a little while ago. Does it actually take you all the way into talking about Forsage BUSD itself? Or does it just talk about the actual the system, or
No,
the first?
This talk about BUSD. We have a funnel
It
for
does.
Ethereum. We have a funnel for Tron, and
Yeah.
this is for BUSD. We don't
Completely.
mix the
Fantastic.
you know, so it's specific. And you have, if you want to promote Ethereum, you have another funnel for Ethereum. Okay, so basically you can see the funnel.
Mhm.
And there is here what we talk about is the Forsage, how it works, BUSD, and at the end we talk a little bit about the system, the team system that we have in place. Okay, we are not so extended, and here we have a small video.
Let's face it, finding a real business that you can thrive at can be like finding a neat
For the system. Okay, so perfect. Let's continue on the MSI. So let me take away these images here. Okay. So continue. So they can register in both or in one. It's up to anyone choose to do. Okay. So then after they registered, they set up their funnels. And this is really, really easy. We have two options. One is completely free. Basically, we have a subdomain that is automatically done for them. When they registered, the system used their own
Domain?
username, and then it makes a subdomain .msimasters.info. Okay, so all the lead capture pages, all the sale pages works immediately. Of course, that you need to inform, you need to make your contact points. If you don't have it all, we advise here people to have their own Facebook page, their own WhatsApp, their own Telegram, their own Facebook group, Telegram group, YouTube channels. Of course, they can put it without all of them, but we advise them to have these contact points, because when they create it, there is an explanation how to do it. They just go here to MSI profile and put it there. As soon they put it there, all the pages automatically get the information here on the profile. Okay, and that's it. They don't need to set up anything else than this. We have here the links for the affiliate links for the offers that we have. Okay, Copy Traders Pro, BUSD, Ethereum, and Tron. Okay, they can leave the others empty if they want. So the simple contact points, what is the Instagram, YouTube channel, that's it. They don't need to feel nothing more, okay? I have other things to make the system more powerful. But for someone that starts right now, they don't need to configure nothing, no funnels, no copy, nothing. They just do this and that's it, okay? And what we do is when they generate leads, these leads go to an admin list on the autorespond in the Aweber of MSI. We record what was the last member that brings this lead, okay? And we have a sequence and we send emails to this list, and in all emails at the bottom says you were bring by a MSI member to here, and click here to see his contacts, and it appears a page with all your contacts, with your Facebook, with your Telegram, and all these kind of things, okay? So we market to the leads. So people don't need to have anything else, and we done the job for them, okay? This is for instance, for marketers, for markets that they don't have so much money, like, for instance, India, some countries of Africa, South America. So they can start everything for free in 5 minutes, okay? But of course, we advise them always to be in control of their own list. Always we advise them to do that. So they can start with a newbie, or they can start with the MSI Pro. They can start right now with the MSI Pro, or they start with the newbie and then later they do the Pro. Basically, what we have here, you have your own domain. You just press a button, you say your domain name that you want. The system checks if this domain is available. You buy the domain, is $25 a year, because it have everything, email, SSL, everything, and they just buy it and they don't do nothing, and the system is automatically configured. So no technical challenge on this, okay? But to have this, they have to pay once $47 to have the MSI funnels system with their own domain, okay? So you as a sponsor have 50% affiliate commission. It means anyone that have 2 people that pays the MSI funnel, it's free for them, okay? But it's all one-time payment, okay? It's inexpensive. You know, ClickFunnels cost 97 a month. So here you pay 47 once and that's it. So what they have is 2 payments, 47 once, and register the domain 25 a year, okay? So what they do next, again, they put the contact points and put in the MSI profile everything, including their own domain name, is how the system, when someone visits the domain, knows who is the owner of the domain, okay? So we have here a field. We can have 4 different domains. For instance, 1 domain for each language or anything you want, okay? So here you have the domains that you bought in the MSI and what is the default page that you want to landing when people only put the domain, okay, without a page. Okay, you have 4 ways, 4 different domains. So where is it? Okay, so what they do finally is to set up the connection to MSI and Aweber. It's really easy. They just come here and create an Aweber account if they don't have it. There is a tutorials to do that, and this is sponsored affiliate. So when they register, it registers by you if you have your Aweber link in the system. Okay.
Sylvia, a quick question.
Yeah.
Does it have to be Aweber? Can it be GetResponse or something else?
Right now we have connection with two autoresponders, Active Campaign and Aweber. But Active Campaign we started because I had it before. So, but they make us hard time. They don't like crypto and all these kind of things. So we have the connection, but usually people only use Aweber. Okay.
Okay.
In the future, we can have GetResponse and others, but for now, we work with these two. Okay.
Okay.
So they register here, have all the tutorials. People do it everything alone without interventions. The connection is really easy. They just press a button, okay, and then they say what are the list they want to choose from Aweber, and that's it. It's really simple. Okay, we have some fields that he puts automatically: country, language, and phone. So it's really easy to connect MSI through Aweber. Okay, that's it. It's 2 or 3 clicks and that's it. And then we have here all the email sequences in 3 languages. Some I have Russian too. Okay, so we have for Sage, we have for Copy Traders Pro, we have for people that are registered in MSI. We have some lead magnets, like for instance, Portuguese lead magnet is a course, a free course. We have an English lead magnet that we call it Crypto Formula. It's a paid one, okay? And we will have more lead magnets. We are building on it. And then they just copy the codes, okay? And automatically they have all the languages, the 3 languages, everything on there. We have like 30 or more emails in the sequences, okay, in 3 languages, okay? So after they make this setup, it's really simple, okay? So from there, they have their own domain, they have their own email inside of domain. It's very professional, okay? They for instance they can make Facebook ads and YouTube ads and all these kind of things with their own domain that they will not have problems if we use a subdomain to do paid ads and things like that. So the Pro is the way to go. So after this, they set up the affiliate profile. It's simple. It's only to say the email, PayPal email, and for us to know where to send the affiliate commissions of MSI. And then we have here a complementary MSI, other multiple streams of income, that it's easy. It's, for instance, Aweber, and for instance, Click Magic. We have integration with any kind of system to tracking the things, but we advise Click Magic. We have here that you can put your affiliate and you earn commissions. You can put your Binance exchange and the Coinbase. Okay, so we explain exactly how people can get their affiliate link. So in the sales page, everywhere when we need, for instance, people register in Binance, if they don't have Binance, they will get your link, the sponsor link. If the sponsor don't set up these things, is lazy and don't set up these things, the system automatically goes to the MSI upline that have the Binance link in the profile of MSI. You got it? Okay. So it's complementary income streams, okay, secondary. Okay, so what the people now have to do is promoting. And in promoting, we have all the things that they need. They come here, they can see all the funnels that they have. Okay. The lead capture pages, the sales pages, the lead magnets, everything is described here. Okay, as you can see, USD, Tron, okay, Ethereum. So we have everything that they need to promote. Okay, for instance, we have here a long list. We have like 20 lead capture pages. And for instance, if you have one lead capture page that is not here and you love to have it inside of MSI, you just send this lead capture page to me, and in 1 or 2 hours or something like that, we put it inside of MSI. Okay, so we are always open to add more lead capture pages. So you can go here, for instance. One thing, by default, the lead capture page goes to it's used for a certain business income stream, okay? But you come here and you can change the tag to anything you want. So when it sends the information to your autoresponder, you can start your own email sequence that you want through the tag that you put here, okay? If you want a different tag. It can goes after opt-in, it can goes to any page you want, okay? And you can set, for instance, to a different list if you want inside of your Aweber account, okay? So with this, you can change any behavior of a landing page, a lead capture page that we have, okay? So imagine this one. So we have a lot of them for Sage and for CopyTraders Pro, okay? Then they don't need to do anything complex. They don't need to have ClickFunnels accounts to copy something, to put their domain with DNS, settings of the domain, nothing. They have everything done very easy for everybody. So technically, it makes as less challenging as possible, okay? So in promotes, they have here the leads that the funnels, lead magnets that they can use, some swipes here, some banners, okay, some swipes, okay, and if you have more swipes, we can add it. It's I just open to, yeah, and then free traffic. We have here. I'm preparing a new training. I think I will do it this week. I will announce it, and I will put it here, how to generate leads from Facebook, okay, free. And then paid ads. We have a complete training on Facebook ads for free. It's in Facebook ads. Okay, so in 3 languages, you have everything here, and including we are almost finished a tool that people can generate Facebook through the forms, Facebook forms, lead forms, and we get these leads automatically and put it in the Aweber, and we have everything here to the several types of Facebook. And then we have here solo ads, the best solo ads that you can go to Udemy, but you have here solo ads that Paulo use better. Okay, we have the best ones. If you know some ones that we can edit here, and you know that converting well, we can edit there. We have traffic vendors, traffic authority, traffic for me. Okay, a few ones, so people can come here and buy traffic. And we have a complete course of YouTube ads. You see, several in 3 languages. There are different videos because they are different different languages. You see, this is a huge course to dominate YouTube ads. Come here. So having everything that we know.
After I launched my target CPA campaigns and I didn't get impressions.
Okay. So we have in promote. Yeah, we have a course of Paulo, massive traffic formula. That all the principles that Paulo used to generate his results. So we have here a course of him, okay, that he produced in an event. Okay. And then how to invite friends. You can put here some trainings from you or from one of you if you want to. Okay. And how to convert leads into buyers. We have a training that we done before. Okay.
Thanks very much, guys.
So basically, in this course, we have massive traffic formula, the crypto formula. It's a lead magnet that people pays 27. It goes, I think, 80% for you, for the sponsor. It's a lead magnet. And this is a Portuguese lead magnet. And then the other two courses. So crypto formula. It's a good, a course that you can use, for instance, there is lead capture page and so on that you can use as a lead magnet. Even it
crypto
costs,
formula. Earn crypto like a mad scientist.
It costs 27, but we can really use them, for instance, for free, that you give a special discount count that I can create for anyone, and they can offer for free if they want, you know? Okay. So basically what they do is to follow here, all this training. It's simple, straightforward, you know, and yeah. So we have, for instance, pages to be bridge pages to do anything you want. Put it there. You just put here and read. V equal. Let me put here a YouTube or a Vimeo. So imagine that you want to make a bridge page with your story or something like that. You just can use it.
Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larson. Welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio, and I'm excited that you're here. Today, I'm going to teach you guys I just want to share with you a project.
So you see, you put any Vimeo ID or YouTube ID, and then you have a bridge page for Forsage, one bridge page for CPT, one bridge page for any business opportunity that we have. We have a bridge page that can work with any video we want, and then comes to the sales page. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So we do things as simple as possible for the duplication process. We don't want to put a lot of things here, make it as simple as possible, but you have a complete system to promote to the team. Okay. And of course, as I told, I'm completely open with you to study. And for instance, if you think it's a good idea to have on sales page a link to see all the all the live calls that we have, recruiting live calls for Sage. We can make a page. We can do anything because the system is mine. I dominate completely everything. I have my own programmers. I can do most anything I want to, you know, so we always be open to accommodate the needs of all members. Okay.
Yep, that's
Any
great.
questions?
That's great, and I think this definitely will be a lot more simpler, and definitely make my life a lot more easier in terms of getting them set up. Because getting them set up on ClickFunnels was an absolute nightmare. Very painful.
Yeah, it's really brutal to try to put someone with ClickFunnels and all these kind of things. As simple as ClickFunnels is, it consumes so much time that we can use for other things, you know. So another very important thing we have here, of course, that we always advise the upline help their directs, okay, but they can talk with our support. And I have a person in the support, is my son, but he works full-time for me. So if even it's necessary to make a Zoom call with the person and help him directly, we can help on that too. Okay. So of course we don't want to do this with all the people because it gets crazy, but the tutorials are so for instance, imagine that we see that a lot of people get stuck in a step. We will go there and improve as much as we need to this tutorial in a way that everybody can do it alone. You know what I mean? So, but if necessary, my support staff can make a Zoom call with the person and help him, but usually it's rare we have this kind of things. It's more for resisting for Sage, you know, that is a few steps. Right now, what we have, a lot of people can do it alone, but usually sponsor can make a little help. But for funnels and these kind of things, rarely we need to help someone.
Yeah. So you mentioned about a domain name. What if you got your own domain name? Can you use that instead?
You need to transfer the domain name to the system. We have a third-party company, a company that works with me for so many years, and you have to transfer the domain because there is a lot of configurations in a way that the domain works perfectly with MSI. You got it?
Yeah.
So, or you create a new domain inside, or you just ask to transfer this domain to MSI, because people buying the domains in other places, it's really hard because they don't know how to configure that DNS and all this kind of stuff. It's really complicated. So we don't use it like that. People, if they want to use the same domain that they have in other places, they ask in the system that I want to transfer this, they pay, and then the transfer is made by the system, and the system do everything by their own, the setup and everything. If they don't have a domain, they have to buy it inside of MSI. It's less expensive than you buy in GoDaddy or something like that, because remember, it's a domain, it have SSL that is mandatory, it have the email, it have a kind of hosting because of the email. If you try to buy all these things that the domain needs in another place, normally is more expensive. Okay.
Yeah. So just a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So my mind's gone blank, Sylvia, it's late. Couple of questions. So one, in terms of existing lists. So if they've got existing lists and existing subscribers, how are they able to utilize that list that they've already got through this platform?
Yeah, it's really simple. You just in the connection between MSI and Aweber, they just want you. in the step to connect, they have this. And you have two options, or you create a new list, or you use the same list. Usually I advise people to use the same list, because if they have traffic, you can have single opt-in and so on. But they just come here and they choose, the system gets all the lists that you have in Aweber automatically. You see, you just choose the list, and he automatically creates these 3 fields in the list. If he checks, you don't have this, and that's it. You connect all the funnels to this list, okay? And if you want, and I always advise this, people have to import the email sequences, okay, that are connected to the specific tags. So even if they have other campaigns email sequence in this list, it don't conflict with them.
Okay.
I don't know if I explain well.
I know that in Aweber, you can put tags on each of the different kind of actions. So if it's what day one, you can put a tag on it.
The system do everything for you, okay? So you don't need to worry about the text.
Okay.
So here in Aweber, so here in Aweber, for instance, I changed to Aweber last week, because for me I use ActiveCampaign, but they don't now don't allow me and so on. So I'm in the process to copy everything to here. But for instance, here is the list, and you have here the campaigns that you can copy automatically, from MSI. All these are set automatically, you see? So you have email sequence for Forsage in English. You have one email sequence for Copy Traders Pro. You have, for instance, one email sequence for your personal members in English, for instance, in MSI. And you have, for instance, an email sequence for people that bought the crypto formula, that they resisted in opt-in or they purchase, and then, for instance, automatically you can, for instance, when people resist in MSI, the sequence have only one email, but you can add more. But at the end, it automatically had the tag start receiving Forsage emails if people, for instance, registered directly on MSI and not in the Forsage. You see, everything is automatic. Of course, you can come here and then you delete this if you don't want it. You can change, you can add more emails. It's up to you, but for starters, for newbies that wants to have your own Aweber, they just copy these, and as you can see, all these email sequences, with one day separated. We have, it's not one or two, you see.
So I think for the team at the moment, the easier it is to transfer over to this system, the better, because they went through the pain of setting up the ClickFunnels, the pain of setting up their personalizing their messages. So I'm assuming that in the messages we're using at the moment, we had to basically personalize those to link to our personal account and all that. But I suppose this system, MSI, does that all for you.
Everything. For instance, you just need to, in the instructions, when you're creating your list, you just need to come here and say, you said only, you just need to say here your signature, okay, your picture, and then you only need to put here the snippets, your MSI username, your name, and your site. That's it. Everything is personalized, only putting these 3 snippets here. You see, they don't need to go to each email and change to their link, to their name, and all this kind of stuff. It's really, really easy. Okay. So what we can do is to make some special trainings, help them to go from click funnels through here, and we can help them, and my staff can in this phase help too, you know.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
The other thing is traffic. So I noticed that you had the page that had the list of different traffic on there. Is there any other ones that we should be recommending to the team? At the moment they're using Traffic Authority, but is there any additional ones that we should be actually saying to them, you know, this type of facade, this is the best kind of traffic source to use for that?
These traffic sources are really used and tested by Paulo. Okay, as you know, Paulo is a lot of experience. If, for instance, there is a traffic source that Paulo sees that is not converting well, we just delete it from here. So what we have here from the traffic sources are always updated and the best ones that we can find it. Okay, so we can and I'm thinking about to maybe I will you have here the traffic vendors, but maybe I do something here that people just press a button and say, I want X packages, and that's it. And then I deal with the traffic authority or other one that we tested really, and we drive traffic for the pages and so on and make it easy for people. I'm thinking about to do that, but basically, and right now these traffic sources don't have a link, an affiliate link, but I think next week or something I will start to put these ones with the affiliate link too. Okay?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. So so basically they have here, and we will as a team together, we will push a lot for the traffic, free and paid, you know. So it's one of our main goals on training. But until now, if you go through all this training, you have everything you need to know about traffic here, you know, and the traffic sources. People can really do everything their own if they want.
I think we need to do the intro and he does training sessions. So on traffic, is all of those vendors you get commission on, or some of them will work differently? They all don't work. Do they work like Traffic Authority, where you bring people in and you get commission on them, like Traffic for Me, for example?
Yes. Some of them have affiliate commissions, others don't. It was not our main goal to put here traffic sources that give us commissions. Our main goal was to put traffic sources that works. Some of them have affiliate commissions. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as I told you, I will put all that have affiliate commissions in the that you can put your own link, affiliate link. Okay. I would don't do it yet before, because then it have a long list of here that you can put set complementary MSIs, but I will have them here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if for instance someone don't put their traffic authority link on the profile, it goes to you, and the system automatically gets your link, the upline that have that set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I noticed that you've got Facade on there. You've got Copy Pro Traders, but so I think we've got a Copy Pro Traders account as well. Are you open to putting other kind of funnels on there
For other income streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, we always can study it if it makes sense. Sometimes to put a lot of income streams, I think it's not good, but we always can see if it's a good fit for the members. We can add it. So I'm open to it, and even I'm thinking about it to put something like, for instance, anyone can put their own, to add one of their own. You know what I mean? Something like that. For instance, a place that you can set and say, okay, I want that all my members, my personal members, see the income stream number 3 that is XZY. And then Colin can say, okay, in my income stream number 3, I want this one, and can have for their first lines a different one. I'm thinking about that, but it's not decided yet. But but we are open to discuss it, and if it's good fit, well, I'm open. Okay.
Okay, no, that's useful.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Lorraine, Colin, Brian, did you have any additional questions for Silvio?
And of course, Marcia, you know that when the market, if the market change, imagine that tomorrow one of the income streams go to bankruptcy or something like that, we just delete it from the system and we put another one, you know what I mean? So we are flexible on that. Of course, we don't want to change it because it takes a lot of work, disruption in the team and so on. We don't like it, but imagine what happens with Birax. We have Birax here and Birax gives problems and we just delete it from here, you know what I mean? So we have to overcome and adapt. Okay.
Thanks, Marsha. Thanks, Sylvia. Really good presentation. I like the idea of being able to say to my prospect, look, sign up with for Sarge, and the funnel will be there for you, pre-done, and you can even use free traffic sources as well. So it takes a lot of expense out, especially as you said, from people living in poorer countries, or just someone who just doesn't have the money to invest. So I do like that side of things.
Yeah.
In order to add to that, I think what you've done with trying to get people to drive traffic via Facebook for free, I think the biggest part of this in MLM is people being able to afford traffic. So obviously you can go spend $200 a month on traffic, but you and I know that's probably not going to get too many converts. It's a bit of a numbers game in order to do that. Having other methods via social media, and I'm actually starting to find this now, is starting to be another good alternative. Yeah, in order to do it. In addition, so I love what you've got in there. I'm going to spend some in-depth time going through the system from start to finish. I've been registered for a little while, but admittedly, I've not really done anything. I'm going to change it now. So do expect 1,000 questions, Sylvia. So apologies in advance.
No problem, Colin. You will make me 10,000 questions, and 99.9% of the times I tell you, go to MSI, to this step, and see the tutorial again.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to ask you a question unless I've digested the tutorial, because I can see you've really gone through this perfectly, and I want to be able to ask you really sensible questions. I'm not going to ask anything that's going to seem like a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm joking with you because
no, but I know I think you've done a lot of work here.
Yeah, but this mindset that we need to put in our team, because sometimes when someone makes you a question, your first intuition is to try to explain everything to the person.
Yeah.
Because we want to be a good sponsor,
Yeah.
But it's not the good way to go because we are duplicating in the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
We have to re-educate ourselves in this system, because we have to refrain ourselves to try to explain things to the person and say, go to this option, tell them where it is, the tutorial. It's much easier for you.
It is. Because if you think if you've got about 20 people who are asking you 20 questions, how much time in a day have you got to keep explaining? It's best to send them to a link if it's already been done. Yeah, and that is the thing that the beauty of what I see you've done so far. And that's why I want to watch all the tutorials. And if I still don't get it from something in the tutorial, it's only then I'm going to ask.
Yeah. Then if you don't get it, you go to our MSI group in Telegram, make the question there.
I do want to, so everyone can see it.
Or yes, because if I answer you,
yes,
all the people will learn it. Okay.
Great.
And of course, we always have the support in the chat. I'm not telling you that I will not speak with no one. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
What I'm saying is that there is a structure.
I think it's better.
Yes.
Yes.
And the philosophy that, imagine if everybody asked me, it will be crazy because I have to deal with my team. Of course, all of you are my team because all of you are downlines in Forsage, of course. You know, so all of you are my downlines in Forsage. If you are Levi, Paulo, and Paulo is connected with me. So yes. I can answer anyone, but it's not the best way of using our time if you don't have this structure in place. That's why the system is so powerful and everybody wants to learn from it. Of course, I'm always open to help you and everyone, but we need to use the structure in place in order that all the people see. Okay, so the best is to make the questions inside of Telegram, MSI Telegram group. Okay,
I will do, definitely. Thank you very much, Sylvia. It was very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Wayne, were you going to come in with a question?
No, it's okay. It's all covered.
Okay, great. So just a couple other things then, Paolo. So on I actually really did like the funnel that you've got in there. Sorry, Silvio. Sorry, my apologies. I actually like the funnel you had in there, but it would be useful the way that we can add the Zoom link in there in some way or form. I think that's the only thing that's missing, really. I like the videos in there as well. I think, the more it can show them how to set up and how to do it. The only thing I'm not quite sure about is what it says in the Binance video around how to get BNB in Binance and whether or not it tells them to buy BNB in Binance. Because at the moment in the UK, we can't use Binance to buy anything.
Yeah, I think we have to see how we can go forward, and we have to change the video tutorials to give them a second option or something like that. Even for US, Binance US is not the best one. So we need to check, if you help me on that, check what is the best way to buy BUSD and BNB.
Yeah.
You can buy BNB in Trust Wallet, right? And then you can convert in there.
So let me know your thoughts about this in this leader group, okay? And we studied, and after we studied, I don't want to have a lot of options, because if you have a lot of options, it creates more confusing on the application. If everybody use the same tool, it's better. So we have to analyze it, and if there is a way that all world can use it, I will take away Binance, for instance, and I only this one for everybody. Or if it's not possible, I will put in the tutorials. Okay, if you are in US or if you are in UK, you have to press here and so on.
Yeah.
But I will love to have your help in your leaders and tell me, well, Silvio, this is the easiest way to buy BNB and USD in everywhere, in all countries. This is the best and simple way for everybody. Okay. So I will study it, and we will redone all the videos with that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. We'll make a page. I will make a page with and they put it there that people can see and click it there and see the page with all the calls and things like that. Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. So
then, so I suppose the next thing is obviously we are going to go back out to our teams and let them know about this new platform and the one that we think is actually better for them. So in terms of costings, for the Pro, it's a one-off 47. Is that dollars or pounds?
It's $47 one time, and 25 euros for the domain once a year.
Okay, so that basically it will cost them, the upfront cost will cost them, oh, my maths, that's 72, that's 72 or a bit more because it's
That's right.
euros and dollars, isn't it?
Yeah, but if they use the free version, it costs nothing. Okay.
And the free version, it said you don't, what does it say about the list? I think I saw something around.
They don't control their list, so they don't have a Weber, they don't have nothing. The leads came and go all the leads directly to a list that I control in the admin, and we keep who was the last sponsor that brings this lead to the list, and then all the sequence that we use for that we can install in your Aweber, we have the same sequence, and of course change it, not personalized, but at the end of the bottom of each email says, click here to see the person that brings you to the
basically they don't own, they won't have the ability to own their list to use for alternative income stream in the future if they wanted to.
Yeah, for that they have to control their own list, and they have to have the paid version, of course.
Okay, all right. And there are some people that be attracted to that because they don't have the time or the energy to do all the work behind it and control their lists and all of that. And plus, it's free, of course. Yeah. And what about, that means they don't need to sign up to Aweber then either?
They don't need nothing. They just register for free on MSI, put in the profile their Instagram, their phone, and these kind of things, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's running in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
With everything.
Okay. And in the pro option, they will need to have Aweber because it needs to connect to their Aweber account to have control over their list.
Yeah. That's the idea behind of this pro version, that people can control their own list. So they have to have their own domain, and they have to have their own Aweber account.
Yeah. So there's some of them that will just want to focus on Sarge, but there's some that might want to focus on other income streams. So you're aware that we have Hyper, CFX, and other income streams that
it's up to them. Even they can use the lead capture pages that we have. As I told you, every lead capture page you can change the tag. So with a different tag, they will call a different email sequence for another income stream that they want. Okay. So for instance, if a lot of people from you using a very strong another income stream, and you see that all the lead pages that we have is not very congruent with your offer, we can do something, another one a little bit generic, without talking about the specifically this income stream, because it's not an official one inside of MSI, but we can build other generic that you can use it. You got it? Okay.
All right. No, that's fine. So we will obviously communicate with our direct kind of partners around this new option, but what would be useful if we can then utilize you to do some training sessions with them about how to get set up on that. And I think Manny coming in now to ask some questions as well.
Okay, Silvio.
Hi.
Fantastic. What a guy. I thought Marshall was good, but you're even better. So.
Oh my God.
Don't say this.
Get a room, Manny.
Don't say this.
I think. Are you married? Are you married? You have a partner, Silvio? Silvio, do you have a partner?
Yeah, I have a wife.
You have a wife. Shall we swap?
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, because I trained mine for so long that it's a lot of investment.
A lot of investment.
Yeah.
The same in your house, though, because anything that comes in here, Marsha gets 90%, I get 10%.
Well, it's better. In my case, it's worse. She gets 100%, and I ask her for money when I go to coffee or something like
Is it
that.
that bad? Is it that bad? I have no complaints. I'm sorry I even mentioned it. So no, Silvio, what we need to do is have a meeting where you can come in and do what you've done for us, so that people understand exactly what they need to do. Because your one is obviously a lot more detailed, and as you said, it's free pretty much. Simpler. And I like the YouTube thing and the Facebook, because not everybody's got money to buy traffic. And some people are going to want to be able to. We can now promote the funnel to almost everybody because there's a free side to it, isn't there?
Yeah. So what we can do, I think a good plan is that I will make this recording available to your team. You show this to your team, and then we make a meeting after everybody see this recording, and we can go straight for the questions and things like that, you know.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So you're going to put the recording in the group.
Yeah, yes, I will put it in somewhere, and I will give you the link. Okay, and you can use it.
And then
so just on that then, sorry Manny, you know the plan for the welcome training, Silvio, the content that you're hoping to deliver on that is to be what exactly? Sorry if I'm confused.
Yeah. My idea is to, well, we can change it when we see that we need to change. But basically, my idea is to have first English meeting, and then after that a Portuguese meeting. So it's a welcome, like says to people, the new ones. Basically, we say go to 3, 2, 1 ignition, follow the steps. Go to 3, 2, 1 ignition, follow the steps. Go to 3, 2, 1 ignition, follow the steps. If someone wants to make any question regarding to the steps and how to set up everything, they can make it there. And basically, I'm thinking about someone that already are in MSI. And of course, if for instance, they have a question regarding to Forsage, okay, what we say in the meeting is that go to 3, 2, 1 ignition, point 2, check all the videos talking about Forsage, and if you have any questions, come talk with your sponsor, of course. In your sponsor Telegram group, it's the best thing to connect with him, and he answer all the questions. But if you have any question after you check everything, you can go to our daily call and make the questions there regarding to Forsage, or I can explain anything that you want. You know, it's more a guidance.
Yes.
It's more a guidance to put everybody in the same page, put everybody with the same method of operation, and a complementary layer of support that we want to add, you know, to create movement, to create excitement, but then we can say, well, Colin, can you be there tomorrow and to tell 5 minutes your story or something like that, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
And another thing that I want to increase more is once a week a training, MSI training, that we choose something that we are not have inside of MSI. For instance,
a topic.
I'm preparing right now a complete training how to generate leads from YouTube for free. People doing reviews, this kind of a complete training. Okay, so when we do this kind of calls, we see what are the training that missing. We do the calls and then we put it inside of MSI. Okay, so for instance, in this training call, we do something like announcements, put people excited with the income streams that we have. For instance, if we see that in the group there is a person that are really good in something, he can do the training, you know. So that's we are doing this, but we are not consistently to do it, and I want to start to be consistent once a week.
Yeah.
We have to choose the day and the hour to not collide with the welcome calls and with the recruiting calls of Forsage, you know.
Silvio,
Yes.
Fantastic.
yeah. So what we're doing is we sort of suggested, or we've been telling our teams that the presentations are literally Monday to Sunday, Monday to Saturday. Sorry, Monday to Monday to Friday. Sorry.
Mhm.
Now Paolo's going to do Saturday, one on Saturday for us, for everybody. And then the training is we set a Saturday at 1 o'clock to do training, getting started training.
Yeah.
That's just a getting started. And then on a Wednesday, we were going to do, I don't know if you're free on a Wednesday to do the MSI training, or did you want to do it the weekend?
Well, if we have this welcome call, I already talked with my coordinator of the support, João, and João agreed with me to make the 2 calls. So I think if we have already a welcome call, you don't need to make your own welcome call. You know.
When is your call? When is your call?
We are thinking about to do it from Monday to Friday, every day at
8:30.
8:30 the English, and half an hour later 21 the Portuguese one. Every
That's
day.
every day.
Every day.
When you
Yes.
say welcome, is that, do you mean getting started? What do you mean welcome?
The welcome is that people already are in MSI, and then we put it people to do all the steps. And
Oh,
if you have any
fantastic.
questions and so on.
Oh,
So put people moving, and ask people, well, how many leads you generate today? Well, how you generate leads and things like that, you know, to put everybody moving. So I think if we have this welcome call, you don't need to make your own, and you can help sometimes help João on the call or something like some of your leaders or something like that, and we do only once.
So is this an MSI welcome call, not a Forsage one?
No, a MSI welcome call, because if people are in Forsage, it means they need a system to work with.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
When will this start, Sylvia?
I think in tomorrow, after tomorrow, we can start with these welcome calls.
From when? Tomorrow?
No,
After.
As soon as possible, we can start with the welcome calls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can establish a day, a fixed day for the MSI training. Okay.
Yep.
And we have already the recruiting calls.
Yeah.
And I think we have everything we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the call that we do on a Saturday at 1 o'clock is basically getting started on Forsage. So what I like about your funnel, actually the funnel with your funnel, if we've got new people that want to get signed up to it, that's not coming through the cold market, can we just send them the funnel, which gives them all the information around how to sign up? Or do we need an account to do that?
Well, I use the funnel for both, for cold market and the warm market. If I have a friend to explain the business, I always send the link, and I don't explain the business to no one, you know.
Yeah, because that would be useful as well to do that. Because so then the Saturday call at 1 is just you know, we run through the training quickly with them how to do it, because a lot of people are struggling, and I think it's the Binance side of it transferring to the MetaMark side and then transferring it into BUSD. If you're not used to moving crypto around, you know, people are struggling a little bit.
Usually personally, what I do is my assistant make the support of MSI and make the support of my directs. So usually when my directs have some difficulty after they see all the videos, my assistant share the screen one by one and help them specifically, you know. So this welcome,
That is what I've been doing, but I don't have the time to do that all the time.
yeah, but
So
this
that remote
this
training-
welcome call, these welcome calls done every day can help them to do that, you know.
on Sarge as well.
Sorry?
On for Sarge as well.
Yes, yeah. If, for instance, they have difficulty to register, and we ask them if they see well the tutorials, and even so they can't, we just can share the screen with them, because I think they will not be so much people, because it's a welcome done every day. So I think we can help the people that have problems to make the registrations, you know. Of course that we cannot tell to everybody to be lazy and to not help the first lines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't abuse on this. We have to tell them, well, if you have difficulties, you have to talk with your sponsor in his Telegram group, and he will help him. But we can have this welcome call extra layer.
Yeah.
And if, for instance, it's getting harder for João do these 2 calls, we think that we can have other leaders to help him in some days, for instance, and we can have a welcome call every day. If we have a welcome call every day, the speed goes really, really fast.
Yeah.
And, you know, put everyone speaking with you, it's really hard for you. And if we, as a leaders, share this thing, you know, I think it will be so. On Saturday, if we have these welcome calls, we don't need it. We just have to find a good day to make the training, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That'll be ideal, because then I get my Saturday 1 o'clock back. The other question, the final question I had actually is, does MSI, because I noticed that Levi sent us his link to join MSI. So is it that if they join on the pro, then you basically get is it that you get the MSI for free? What is the commission process for your platform?
Yeah. So all the net, all the team must be correctly inserted into MSI. So Levi should send his link only for his first lines, and only his first lines registered by him on MSI, and then his first lines give the link to his first line, and so on and so on. Of course, if there is one person that is already missing and goes out from the team, the upline can send the invitation to this person, you know what I mean? But it must, in my opinion, anyone can do wherever he wants, but I think it's good to preserve all the structure, okay? And you get a 50%, the system knows who is the sponsor and automatically gives you 50% of the 47, okay? And for the lead magnet crypto formula, I think is 90% or something like that. And we pay these commissions every week.
Okay.
Okay. So we do people, MSI funnels is the pro version is free.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
Sylvia, you pay the commissions to PayPal?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
If someone has problems, we can send it through Ethereum or Bitcoin, but we try to be as less as possible, because it gives a lot of work to make the calculations and send by crypto. But usually only for people that really have problems not having PayPal. For instance, there are some countries that have problems with it, so we send it by crypto, but usually they only need to put their PayPal email, and we we send the commissions every week. Okay. Any more questions?
No, that's it. Great. Thank you. That's brilliant.
Perfect. So if you want then to establish a call, a special call to talk about the system after all of them see this video, let me know and we can do one or more calls for your team. Okay.
Hello. Can we do that next week?
Yes, but basically, I think it's better that people see this video in a way that we don't need to repeat everything again, you know, and we can go straight forward to questions and things like that. Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right. So let them see the video, and then we'll I'll remind you next week, and we can do one next week. Yeah, a call.
Yeah. Just tell me the day and hour that don't collide with our calls, and in the group we will discuss this day for the MSI training, the best day, and we arrange everything. Okay.
Great. Thanks. Perfect.
Okay, let's go. Let's work.
Thanks, Silvio. That's been amazing.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.